begins. One other game going on tonight. Seattle taking on Washington. And here we go. Underway from Sandy, Utah. All the way back to goal, cleared by Morehouse, who was recently called up again by England for this next international window. Banda lost it there. Cleared away. Gatraw. Banda out wide, end line, cutting it back, and it's going wide. Throw in here for Orlando from the near sideline into the box towards Banda, being held up a bit by Del Fava, and Banda fouls and trying to win the ball back.
Del Fava just on the back here. Barbra Banda denying her an opportunity to control that ball with ease, and then uses her body really well to seal off Banda. Patience from the Utah Royals to pull Orlando's 5-2-3 out of shape.
Right side, Watt, runners in the box for Orlando. The shot, and there's the first goal. She's back on the score sheet. Barbra Banda, 1-0 Orlando. They get that first goal they were looking for.
Well, this is the matchup that the Orlando Pride wanted to target from the outset, putting a player like Allie Watt down their right-hand side to target Utah Royals left back. It's her speed, conviction. Oyane, we're just talking about the importance of ball carriers, progresses the ball forward into the final third, lays it off for Allie Watt. Watt, what an incredible ball to go on one touch, looking for the run of Barbra Banda. Doesn't even need to beat Rabano. It's Barbra Banda's positioning inside the penalty area, beating Flynn to the spot, her shifty movement, and what a clever finish. No, she doesn't have to add a ton of pace to it, just a bit of disguise to the back post. And that is exactly how this Orlando Pride team goals. One-woman efforts, defensive pickoffs, shots from the top of the box, but it's her tap-ins that Orlando Pride have been utilizing.
Oh, there's Mazinga with a step behind the defense. No flag up. Mazinga in the box. Shooting it. It's tied at 1. Morehouse calling for the flag. They're still celebrating. It will be goals in back-to-back games for Mazinga if this stands.
Post tags it, finds the equalizer here for the Utah Royals. And that was a space that Jimmy Coonrod said that they wanted to get into, that the Orlando Pride.
They start the night, Orlando in 3rd place. The record looks good, but they've already lost.
And that's where the patience is going to come into play for this Utah Royals side. Orlando Pride committing so many numbers back to defend.
Banda going to the outside. Banda shot right at goal, but Del Fava might have done enough there so that Banda couldn't get it exactly where she wanted.
And I think the defensive posture for Orlando Pride really set them up well to attack in transition moments, especially through Barbra Banda. She gets 1v1 at Kate Del Fava.
Hey, with play stop, we wanted to extend best wishes to Alex Loera, who's recovering from another. We have Kansas City tomorrow taking on Chicago. They're missing potentially. Coming back. Uh-oh. Here's Banda. Banda blows past everybody. That was Flynn. Banda in the box. McGlynn's out. Foot save. Rebound block. That's terrific from both. Turning around. Watt to the end line. That ball rolls out. Well, McGlynn got saved with to the right, Thompson. That's risky there with Banda there. Banda takes over. McGlynn has to retreat. Barbra Banda gets around that Ben's empty. And now it's Orlando up 2-1. And risky might have been an understatement on my description of that ball, right? That was outright dangerous.
Well, it was a sloppy concession of possession here for the Utah Royals. A pass back from Thompson intended for Del Fava, and Barbra Banda just takes one touch, gets around Del Fava, eye to eye with Mandy McGlynn, who's at the edge of her box, who works so hard to get back into the box. and so effortlessly. It's the timing, it's the crescendo in which Barbra Banda plays with. She tacks, slows down, waits, and then makes her opportunity to dribble around the goalkeeper quickly, engages the goalkeeper, knows there's space around the edge, and then it's an easy touch to find the go-ahead goal. And that is what Barbra Banda is especially good at, creating something out of absolutely nothing with her defensive pressure, and then being able to progress the goal as quickly as possible.
Kaiser's down, slowly getting up. Here's Banda again. Here's Banda getting into the box. Are they looking at a potential? Well, apparently not. They checked it. They checked it. A potential foul maybe with Banda on the foot of Del Favo, but the goal counts 2-1. It's Orlando led by Banda on top. Kaiser's down, slowly getting up. Here's Banda again. Here's Banda getting into the box, looking for a hat trick. Went near post and scored again. Banda 3, Utah 1. Hard to believe, but that's the first hat trick in Orlando's history. And it's Barbra Banda. No surprise that she's the one.
And she scored in every way tonight. She scored on a cross, she scored on her defensive pressure, and this is an attacking transition moment that starts from Haley McCutcheon, creates a turnover here on CC Kaiser, gets her head up, Barbra Banda in between the lines, then dips in behind the back line, gets around Del Fava. Flynn doesn't slide across the cover, gives Del Fava an opportunity to get back and defend. And look at this. This is incredible, the way that Barbra Banda squeezes that through such a small window of space. Hits it with so much.
Utah probably can't wait for a halftime whistle to try to sort this out.
Absolutely put her entire boot through it and establishes a more comfortable lead.
League, Barbra Banda showing it tonight. Goals 5, 6, and 7 on the season. This after not scoring in her last 3. Upfield for Sentinor. That's blocked. Barbra Banda on the chase. Worked hard on both sides of the ball. Going outside of Flynn. Banda looking. Played it across. And just missing on that stretch was one. Off that throw, near sideline, Banda was tied up by Flynn. Still got by and then was taken down. It's going to be a yellow card on Flynn. That might be the only way to stop Banda tonight anyway.
Is the referee's whistle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Flynn's takedown, a yellow card, yeah.
Yeah, Flynn here initiates contact, puts the arm out, trying to...
58th minute. All goals coming in the first half of play. Banda up the middle. Left side off Angelina, that's blocked. Banda going after it. We had talked this year about their record is fine, right? Even though they've lost more than all of last year, the record is still fine. However, even in the games that they won, they weren't looking like the Orlando team that we saw last year.
And here's a look back at that last play. You could see Barbra Banda trying to seal off Kate Del Fava, using her left hand, just catches Del Fava in the face, and it's not...
Should be on Banda then.
Yeah, it's not intentional that she did it. It's just such a sensitive area of the body to catch Del Fava. That as well, her leadership, production in the final third, it's all of it for her.
Even Banda knows she can't catch up to that ball as it goes out of play. As Barbra Banda will leave with 3 goals.
And what a night for Barbra Banda. Scored in every variety. One-touch finish off the cross. Rounds the goalkeeper here off of her defensive pressure. And then strikes this with so much conviction and power without losing any bit of technique and precision. What a night for Barbra Banda. That's the player that they wanted to get confident.
Putting one up. Morehouse grabbed it. And that's the last kick of the game. Orlando Pride did what they needed to do tonight and pretty much did it in the first half a 3-1 win.
They were quick out of the gate, putting pressure on the Utah Royals back line. The first 5 minutes, they were able to get down the side through Ali Watt. One-touch ball across to Barbra Banda. 8 of their 18 goals this season coming from crosses. That's another avenue that they've continued to add to their game. The Utah Royals put up a good fight. They found the equalizer, but it was just too much pressure from this Orlando Pride team. There was too many turnovers from the